Hello, my friend, come take a seat, grab something sweet, and join us for some fun. The tickle felt in this one's ear as you drew near, says you've got a tidy sum. The clink of coins from your jaunty loins sing of riches to be won.
Hello, greetings, and welcome to another exciting Mod the Day showcase for the mods of the 2024 Morrowind Modathon. As always, I'm your host Dark Elf Guy, and today we're showcasing just another tantalizingly atmospheric, beautifully immersive adventure mod with the incredibly scenic Balmora Outskirts Stoneflower Trading Post by Katya, Karrel, and Ruffin Vangarr. A quest, dungeon, town, and housing mod, Balmora Outskirts has just a little bit of everything to suit every desire. From new merchants hawking new wares, to new quests to go on, new dialogue to keep you entertained, a new apartment for you to purchase, and a new dungeon for you to delve. There's just a little something here for everyone. But of course, the primary feature of this mod is the new Stoneflower Trading Post, found just a wee bit north of Balmora, overlooking the city in the hills. Balmora is a city of trade and commerce, attracting merchants from all over. And now those traders and travellers have a new place to stay, with the Stoneflower Trading Post, just built along Balmora's outer road. Like any way station for travellers and traders coming into the city, it comes complete with a variety of services, including a stables where one can leave their guar, outdoor dining for those just more warmly pleasant days, a shrine for the religiously devout, and lots of little bantam guars just pecking about the premises. You may recall these cute little fellows from their debut in the Elder Scrolls Online, and they've now made their way to Morrowind, originally ported over by Simkey. And, well, they are just rather charming little critters, aren't they? Inside the trading post, you'll find a deliciously atmospheric and exquisitely detailed environment, precisely what you'd expect to find in a location built by Katya Karrel. She is a master of her craft, and that is on full display here. In the upper levels of this trading post, you'll find a hall of merchants and vendors hawking all sorts of wares, from jewellery to armour to potions, with a gorgeous array of goods alongside. And yes, by the way, you know, a couple of them do have quests for you to do, and not to mention a bit of unique dialogue. And of course, there's just another little bantam guar here. Aren't they just precious? They really do just make the perfect pets. Downstairs, you'll find the tavern, a lavish space bathed in atmospheric lighting, a bar to the side where one can order drinks or a meal, tables gathered round by patrons of all sorts, and front and centre a bard playing Khajiit songs of elsewhere. Just everything about this scene is utterly exquisite. The patrons sitting around in rapt attention, the music playing forth, the unique model for the bard, all of it is just a fantastic setting, and one that comes with a bit of unique dialogue, and yes, some new adventures. For the bar owners have a quest for you to do, dealing with some bandits in a nearby egg mine. Now, it's not exactly a long dungeon per se, but it is still bigger than the average Morrowind dungeon delve. And like everything else that Katya creates, the atmosphere here is sublime, with a central cavern that, yes, has just a wee bit of verticality, but also a handful of foes for you to face, and a fair bit of clutter to give it a slightly homey vibe. Indeed, this cavern would make just for a fantastic player home. You know, just after you've cleared it out. You know, assuming of course that you don't mind a few of those Qualma just scuttling about. But speaking of player homes, there is also an apartment that you can purchase inside the trading post itself. For the sum of a mere 2,000 gold, you can buy a lovely little flat just gorgeously pre-decorated with a handful of furnishings and some mood-setting lighting. You know, it's not huge by any means, but It has a few chests, a shelf, a bed, and a cozy atmospheric style that'll just make you feel right at home. Indeed, there's a lot of rooms like this in the tavern's living quarters. And all in all, a Stoneflower trading post is just a beautifully realised location, an excellent extension of the city of Balmora, with plenty of things for you to see and do. But even once you've done everything at this particular tavern, you'll doubtless find yourself coming back again and again for that just lovely ambience and atmosphere. This is just another winner by Katya Karrel, and one I strongly recommend adding to your game. But, that's pretty much all there is here, so, as always, I've been your host, Golf Guy. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay healthy, happy modding, and I'll see you all next time.